Okay, I'm making a little treat out of Model Magic clay. So I was thinking this could be like a little brownie. And I'm using just a half a package of Model Magic clay and then 2 markers, Crayola markers. So I'm just going to cut my ends off of my bag and then cut it down the middle. And then half for me, and then half for someone else. Okay, I'm just going to open this up here at the seam. Make sure I get all my clay out. And then I'm going to break it in half. So I've got about 2 even pieces. Then I'm going to break each side in half again. So now I have about 4 even pieces. I'm going to put these 3 together. And that's going to be my brownie. This piece is going to be for excuse me. This piece is going to be for my frosting. So I'm going to take a little tiny piece off. That's going to be for my little white icing. And then the rest is going to be my frosting piece. Okay, this piece is going to be all brown. So I'm just going to flatten it out. Color it brown. I'm using the side of the marker, not the end of the marker, okay? I just use the top. I don't get to color in as much. Much quicker to use the side of the marker. Okay. Flatten it, color it, fold it in. Okay. So I don't want to get the marker on my fingers. I want the marker to be in the clay. I'm going to do that again. Flatten it. Color it. Fold it in. Notice I'm capping up my marker in between so I don't let my marker dry out. Okay, I'm going to flatten it out again. Color it. Fold it in. Okay, so usually 3 times is a good amount. Now you can see that as I am twisting it and smushing it back together, I can even pull it apart. It is a nice light brown color. Now if I wanted it to be darker, I would just repeat the process again. Flatten this out, color it again, fold it in again. But I think this is a good shape. Or I mean a good color. Okay. Now I'm just going to roll it up into a ball just to get it nice and smooth. So I can roll it on my table or I can just roll it in between my 2 hands. Okay. I'm going to flatten it out just a little bit. And then I just wanted to sort of flatten out the edges. So I just tapped it down on the table on each side because I wanted mine to be kind of squarish. Maybe you'd rather have yours rounded. That's fine. Okay, so there's the bottom of my brownie, and then now I'm going to work on my frosting. I think I'm going to take a little bit from this. I don't need that much of the white. Okay, so I decided to use blue this time. Last time I used purple, and you can see it's a nice light purple color for my frosting. So whatever color you choose is always going to come out lighter because there's so much white in the clay. So I did the same thing with my blue for my frosting. I flattened out the clay, I colored it, now I'm going to fold it in. I probably don't need to do this 3 times. In fact, let's try it just the 1 time and see what kind of blue color we come up with, because it's such a small piece of clay. Yeah, so I am getting a nice light blue after only coloring it 1 time, because this is a smaller piece. Okay, I'm going to again roll this up into a ball just to smooth it out. Okay, and then I'm going to flatten it out. And again, I can leave this kind of like a circle shape if I want to, or just kind of squeeze in the sides a little bit if I want it more like a square. And then that's just going to rest right on top of my bottom piece. And then my last piece, I'm just going to roll back and forth to make a long skinny snake, or what we call in art a coil. So if it's too skinny in one spot, that means I can roll it more in another spot. And then I'm just gonna take this and just kind of zigzag it across my top. And then I'm all set. So good luck with yours. Hope it turns out just wonderfully for you.